Hi, I'm Mike with Marshalltown, and today I want to talk about the VAUGHAN soft face hammer line, 100% made in USA. The steel on these three are drop forged, high carbon, hardwood handles, all very high-end tools. This is a 6 ounce, has a plastic yellow end and a more of a rubber on the red end. This is a 12 ounce, same thing, plastic and a rubber material. This is a 24 ounce or an RM24, rubber on each end. The white end is non-marring. This is a 12 ounce solid rubber mallet, black, and then this is a 12 ounce solid gray rubber mallet, non-marring. So this does not put marks on whatever you're working on. A lot of different uses for these tools. I'm going to show you some of the things that I use these tools for. One would be like putting on a hubcap. And basically these tools, you want to use these tools when you can't use a regular hammer. You don't want to damage what you're hitting, whether it's wood, a soft metal like this aluminum. So this is where I would use this rubber mallet and gently hit this hubcap. Also a center cap on a car, you could do the same thing. I love this mallet for paint cans. Used it many, many times. Put the lid on. You don't want to damage the top of your can. You want it to seal nicely. I always throw a rag over it so it don't splatter. Give it a few good hits. The top's undamaged, works great. I use this rubber mallet for wood stakes. The bigger the stake, the bigger the mallet. So if you have a much larger stake, you might want to use this 24 ounce mallet. Any one of these are probably great for tent stakes. I prefer this rubber mallet or yard stakes for badminton or games. These work great. A regular steel hammer could break these. That's where I use my rubber mallet. Also use this rubber mallet for setting pavers, doing landscaping. So you're going to set patio blocks. You want to bump the patio blocks into place, but you don't want to hit it with steel because you'll chip your blocks. Rubber mallets are great for that. Use it for woodworking and say you want to assemble a desk you bought, or you're doing some woodworking, you need to put things together. I like the gray one because it doesn't make any black marks. It doesn't damage the wood, works great. The SF12 here, you could use it for some wood chisels. You need to drive this wood chisel in the wood and you don't want to damage the end of your chisel. You could use this plastic end and it works really well. Anytime you don't want to damage the threads on something like bolts or this crankshaft, for instance, I want to remove this bearing. I can take that SF12, put that bearing in this vise and smack it on the end here. I'll use the plastics, a little tougher, and it removes the bearing nicely. Really like the RM24 for certain applications. It's a little heavier. Like to use it for changing motorcycle tires. Sometimes I get that tire on and the rim's aluminum, don't want to damage the rim, and you might need to give it a couple licks to finish setting that tire bead into the rim. So all these tools, high quality, made in USA. Everybody should have some of these in their toolboxes. They are very handy.